back to my channel. My name is Idalia and today I'm going to be doing the book newbie tag. So I know this is an old tag, but I thought it would be a great way for people who are watching my videos to get to know me a little bit better. I have my laptop with the questions here. So I'm going to be reading them off from here because I did write down like some little bullet points. So question number one is, why did you start this channel? So I've always watched Booktube and I just love the community and I always just wanted to be a part of it, but I was really scared to start a channel because I thought nobody's gonna watch my channel. I was thinking too much about what other people would think of me starting a channel, but I finally decided like this is what I want to do, so I should just start it. I also wanted like a new outlet for me to be able to talk more openly about books. I do have friends who read and we talk about books, but I just kind of wanted like my own space where I can talk more openly. I also wanted to practice like voicing my thoughts and opinions on books more better than me like not even be able to talk. Sometimes I do have a little bit of a issue with being able to talk like clearly. Sometimes when I'm talking about a book, I just kind of like word vomit all my thoughts. I feel like doing this will help me be better at talking. Question number two is, what are some fun and unique things you can bring to Booktube? So I feel like I can't think of anything fun or unique. So I do read a variety of different genres. So I feel like people who are watching will be able to see a variety of different types of books, and maybe with that they would get some new recommendations. Question number three is, what are you most excited for about this new channel? The thing I'm most excited about is being able to have open conversations in the comments and hearing people's opinions on different books. Everyone's always so friendly and nice, especially in the comments that I see in other videos, and also in my first video I was already getting some really nice comments. Question number four is, why do you love reading? I feel like, not to sound like pretentious, but just learning. Even reading fiction, for example, people think that you're not learning anything, but you are, because you're broadening your vocabulary. And I feel like since reading, my vocabulary has grown so much. Another thing I love about reading is escapism. So when reading a new book, you feel like you're in a new world. You get to forget about the things that are going on around you. If I'm stressed about school or work or anything, I can just read a book and forget all about it. Also, there are so many benefits to reading. For example, like mental health, anxiety. It really helps me with those things as well. Question number five is, what book or series got you into reading? I would say what got me really into reading was in middle school. In 6th grade, we had to read for AR points, and I read like the whole series of the Princess Diaries. I would just read one every like 2 weeks or something, and that would be my points for class. But I also loved the series. But when I got to high school, me and my friends would read the same books on Wattpad, and then when we got to lunch, we would like talk about the new chapters, because back then, like on Wattpad, they would upload chapter every night or every other night. So we would have like a little book club meeting at lunch talking about like the new chapter and what we thought about it. And it was really, really fun. Question number six is, what questions would you ask your favorite booktubers? So first, I do want to like name some of my favorite booktubers. And again, I do watch a lot of different kinds of booktubers who read different types of genres. Some of my favorite booktubers are Sarah Caroli, Emmy, Steph Brower, Alexa Ray, Jack Edwards, Sierra Foster, Just Ali, Carolyn Marie Reeds, Carly, Dakota Warren, Sally Thames, and Haley Pham. So that was a lot of people, but I actually do watch all of their videos when they upload. Some of them are more geared towards like literary fiction, classics, poetry, and then some of them are more into contemporary, thrillers. Some are into romance. I like to watch a lot of different YouTubers because a lot of them give me different recommendations for different genres, like I said. Number seven is, what challenges do you think starting a booktube channel will be the hardest to overcome? I think the hardest challenge for me will be being consistent and being able to manage my time correctly with also being in college and also working. Number eight, when did you start reading? I think this is kind of similar to the last question, so I'll skip that one. Number nine, where do you read? I mainly read at home, either in the living room or in my room. I like to be super comfortable when I'm reading. And then for time, I usually will read either like in the middle of the day, so once I'm done with classes and work, or at night before I'm going to sleep. Number 10 is, what books do you like to read? So again, I like to read a variety of books. I like to read literary fiction, classics, contemporary, romance, thrillers, poetry, graphic novels, YA. Like, I really will read anything. If anybody gives me a recommendation, I will read it. Number 11 is, what does your book collection look like? So this is my bookshelf. I love it so much. I finally feel like it's starting to look really full. So up here on this top shelf, I have more like romances, more contemporary, the ones that we see a lot on Book Talk. So this second shelf and like up to here are all my classics, and I do have them in order of publication date. And that is just because I'm an English major, so I like to be able to visualize like time periods. And this cup my sister got, I think at Target. And in here I have, oh, I dropped some. In here I have my TBR, which I actually haven't used, but I feel like I need to update it. Maybe I can do a video on me like picking a random book from my TBR section and reading it. Here I have kind of like memoirs and nonfiction. Over here I have poetry and graphic novels. Okay, this is like a super weird angle, but, and then down here I have kind of like thriller mystery, and then I have Game of Thrones there, and then down here is kind of just like a YA section. So those were all the questions for the Booktube tag, Book Newbie Tag. What is it called? So those are all the questions for the Booktube Newbie Tag. I hope you guys enjoyed and learned a little bit about me, a little bit about my taste in books. But that's it for today's video. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.